Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Desiree. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. I'm Desiree. Thank you so much for being here. And so yeah, today I'm gonna show you guys how I got this really nice olive green look. I think it's perfect for fall. It may be a little early for fall, but actually no, we're only 2 weeks away from it and I'm super excited. Pumpkin spice lattes are out, and I even went to the store the other day and I seen that they already started selling pumpkins. So yeah, but today I wanted to do a olive green look because I feel like everybody's doing cranberry and the same color, so I wanted to kind of switch it up. And now that I think about it, I think this look would even look really pretty for Thanksgiving. And I know you guys are probably like, what the hell? We haven't even got through Halloween and you're already talking about Thanksgiving. But can you blame me? Like the food, the pie, the turkey, the mashed potatoes, and everything else. So yeah. So if you want to see how I got this eyeshadow look and also how I did my foundation today, then please go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. For my moisturizer, I went ahead and used my Olay Complete Lotion. This has SPF of 15, so it's perfect for the fall. It's not too little SPF and it's not too much. It's just right. So I just went ahead and applied that all over my face. And I'm not going to be using the primer just because I'd be lying if I say I always use primers. I kind of don't use primers at all, actually. So I'm not going to be using the primer. This is what works for me. And so for my foundation, I'm just going to be going in with my matte poreless foundation. This is the Fit Me foundation from Maybelline, and I am in the color Classic Beige 245. And I'm just going to be going in with my Unicorn Tarte brush set, and I'm just going to be applying this all over my face. And I really like how this brush spreads all the foundation out. I've always been like scared to use a brush just because I always felt like, oh, like a lot of brushes leave your face looking streaky and stuff, but this one doesn't. This is why I like it so much, because it really gives it like a nice flawless look. And so moving on to my concealer, I'm just going to be going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Light Ivory, and I'm actually running out. And I need to go get another one, but they sell these like at the mall or the beauty salon stores. Not the beauty salon, like Sally's, you know, the beauty stores. And I just haven't gotten a chance to go, but I need to go because I'm really starting to run out. And so for my concealer, I do use a sponge just because I feel like the foundation brush is too big and I can't really get in there with the little sponge. I can get all up in the creases. And for the concealer, I like to drag it up because this serves me as my primer as well. And I'm trying to hurry up because right now the kids are taking a nap. And I'm trying to do this before they wake up. I want to drag it up and just make sure that it's really nice and blended. So now that I'm done applying my concealer, I'm just going to go in with my Airspun translucent powder, and I'm with the same sponge that I just used to apply it. I'm going to be using it to apply my translucent powder as well. Okay, so while I bake, I'm going to go in with my Live Love Laugh Vitality Face Disc from It Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using this brown color right here to bronze up my face. And this brush is from Bare Minerals. I want to drag that around just along my jawline. And I'm going to bring it up to the temples of my forehead and a little bit on my forehead. Just like that. And for my nose, I'm going to use this little contouring brush. I got this from Wish, just in case you guys are wondering where it's from. It was only $1, and I love how it works. I love to use this brush for my nose contour, and I'm going to be using the same brown powder. You can use any brown powder for your nose as long as it's matte. So I'm just going to go in back with the little beauty blender that I use for my concealer just to lighten it up. Okay, so now that I've gone ahead and contoured my face, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the baking powder, translucent powder, and I like to wipe it off and make sure I go over my eyelid, just because I feel like it helps set the concealer that we put on there, and it also serves as a base, and that way we can just go on ahead and start on our eyeshadow. And something I like to do is just mix everything. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the same blush that's in here. The brush, this is the only brush I use for my blush, and it's from Morphine. Really, really light. And for my highlight, I'm going to be going in with my Wet n Wild. Nadia broke the lid, so yeah. But this is a highlight in Precious Petals. So yeah, and the little fan brush, I also got it from Wish, and it was also just $1. And I love this highlight, super cheap, and it works so good, so pretty. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and blended. So I like to kind of like do it like this, like up and down, and then little circular motion, so that everything looks nice and blended out. It's not just like a bright white line, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, and real quick, so I usually use eyeshadow to fill in my eyebrows, but yesterday I went to Walmart and I found this e.l.f. brow pencil right here, and I used it yesterday for the first time, and oh my god, I am so in love with it. Like, it worked so good. This is what it looks like, you see, and it has a spoolie, and it was only $2, you guys. $2, like, you cannot beat that. And it works so good. So I'm just going to be using this to fill in my brows, and it's so easy. Just gonna want to make a little line. For my eyebrows, I don't like to like do a completely different shape. I just like to follow the shape I already have, and I just fill it in. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And once I get to the beginning of the eyebrow, I don't like to like fill it in with the product, just because I feel like it's gonna look too harsh and too fake. So I like to fill this part in, and then, yeah, with the spoolie, I'll kind of drag the color up to the front, and that way it gives it that like kind of fading look. And I really like it because it makes them look nice and done, but at the same time they still look very, very, I was gonna say really, and then I was gonna say very, so I said very. Oh, new word, very. They look very natural at the same time as well. So yeah. Okay, and so now that I've done my brows, and one might look darker than the other, but it's not. It's just the way that the lighting's set up. Like the window, the light of the window hits me like on this side of the face, not on this side. So that's why this side might look lighter and this side might look darker, but whatever. So moving on to eyeshadow, I'm going to be first going in with my Smashbox Photo Matte Eyes palette, and I'm going to be grabbing the lightest color from the palette, which is this one right here. And ignore my nails, they look so ugly. And I'm just going to be applying that right in the crease of my eye. And the brush that I'm using is a little blending brush from the Unicorn set from Tarte Cosmetics. It's my favorite blending brush. That's why you guys see it in every other video that I do. And this color is really, really light. So this is why I'm applying it right here, because this is going to serve as our transition color. And even though the next color that we are going to apply, which is yellow, is like a light color and you can use it for your transition color, I just didn't, since it is pretty like bright, I didn't want to just slap it on, you know. So using a really light tan color is going to help that yellow blend in really nicely once we do apply it. Next, I'm going to be grabbing my Smashbox Cover Shop Bold Eye Palette, and I'm going to be going in with this yellow right there. And I'm going to be using the same brush. I'm going to be applying it right in my crease. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to go in. I'm going to be going in with my Patty the Bruff Perfect Palette, and I'm just going to be using this little brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to be grabbing this color right here. It's called Oasis, and I'm going to be applying that, like, not in my crease, but a little bit underneath, if that makes any sense. You'll see. So a little bit below where we just added those two colors, because I don't want this color to take over what we just did. And this is just to kind of start darkening up the eye to get it ready for that pretty olive green color that we are going to be applying next. Now with the same blending brush that I used earlier, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe some of the dust away, whatever colors that was on there, and I'm just going to be blending it together very softly just to make sure all the colors blend out and you can't tell where they start or end. So now I'm going to be going in with this mini palette from Bare Minerals, and it's called the Scenic Route, and I'm going to be using this beautiful green color right here. It's called Spectacular. It's so pretty and shimmery, and I'm just going to be packing that on right on my eyelid. And the brush I'm using is also from the Unicorn set. You want to be very light-handed when you're going more in the middle. Do it softly, and then you could be a little bit rougher on the corners of the eye. And then you want to leave this base like blank. I mean, obviously the powder's like gonna, you know, smudge a little bit, but you don't want to focus too much in the middle because we are going to be applying a little bit of gold on there just to give the eye a lot of dimension. So at first I was thinking about putting a gold color right in the middle for the halo eye, but then I was like, no, not gold. I feel like a lot of people have done gold already, and I don't want the gold to, like, you know, overcome the eye, because gold could be a really strong color. So instead I'm going to be going in with my clay palette from Tarte, and I'm going to be grabbing this highlight color. Well, I've used this color actually as a highlight and it looks so pretty, but for today I'm going to be using it as an eyeshadow, and I'm just going to pack it on right there just so it could give it a nice glow. See what I'm talking about? And for my bottom lash, I'm going to be going in back with that same color that we used earlier with Oasis, and I'm just going to be applying it right underneath my waterline. And I'm just going to be adding the green color we used as well, Spectacular, right above that. Okay, and so I'm just going to go ahead and apply my liquid eyeliner. I'm going to be using e.l.f. and some mascara. I'm not going to put on lashes because I don't have any, and I'm going to the dentist, and I don't know, I'm just not going to. Mostly because I don't have any. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished applying my liquid eyeliner and my mascara, and for my lips I'm just going to be using this Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick from Wet n Wild, and it is cruelty free, and it is in the color Rebel Rose. Okay, and so this is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe if you're new to my channel. That way you guys can continue to keep up with me. I also make vlogs, and we do challenges with my husband and my kids. So yeah, I really appreciate your guys' support, and thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.